Uh, we're back. It's Football Manager today. And basically, let's try and win a football match. It's been a horrible time so far this season. You can see 18th, 3 adrift of Villa, though a better goal difference, if we're going to take any positives. We actually have a little bit of time. I got us to the next game, but we're actually the late game on the Saturday. So we get to see some other results come in first, as our under-18s win 6-2. Conan Ong bagging for Jordy Colwell and Brendan Deitch getting a goal as well. Good to see Sean Sun getting a goal for us. As I turn the light on because I realise it's a bit dark. All of a sudden, as soon as I start streaming, it just decides to go really dark, which is great fun. But we have 2 really difficult games coming up first. Why are we playing 2 games in 3 days in the Development League? Why is it the same team both times? I don't know who set that up, but okay. We'll make Juan and Penfold and Salisbury available for that one. They won't be available for this one just in case, but should be alright on that front. Am I even in frame right now? I am. I have a wheelie chair, so if you see me all of a sudden going like slightly sideways, that explains it. But Manchester City at home to start today's stream. Hopefully, with no international breaks now until March, we should be able to start working our way through this season. We're 12 games in to a 38-game season through 3 streams. We've been doing like 4 matches each time. So, Liverpool have beaten Villa 3-0. Massive help to us. West Brom got a point. West Brom drew away at Spurs, which drops us to 19th. Wolves and Everton draw. Sheffield United and Arsenal draw. Everyone drew, except, well, everyone at 3 o'clock drew, and there was only 4 goals in 4 games. What an awful set of 3 o'clock fixtures. Man United beat Newcastle. I mean, it's Man United. They've decided to turn it back on again. Handsomely with both. Manchester City can jump back into second place with a win over us. Liverpool running away with the league. But oh boy, yeah, we're not playing Penfold. Sorry, Liam. You're not playing. However, Declan Rudd is, because Tim Running has been awful. Oh yeah, Dionku got angry about me saying that he was returning. Well, I say returning. He's playing against Manchester City, which is the club I got him from. And then he got angry for me saying that. Very weird situation. I don't know why. He just decided that I shouldn't be saying that. I don't think the Salisbury experiment worked. Josh put a little star next to him because he played, didn't he? No, not Connaught. Salisbury. There we go. Soon he played for us, so he gets a little star. We have a problem if Archie Brown gets a yellow, because Josh Earl is injured for a couple of weeks. Hugill's still injured. Louis Barry's actually struggling for a little bit of fitness right now. Madge is going to play. I think we're going to change up some of these, you know. We're going to go a bit more direct. We're going to go slightly higher tempo. Honestly, we're going to time waste. We are going to have to do that. We're not going to work the ball into the box. We're still going to try and play it out of defence. We're going to be more disciplined. I'm going to whip our crosses. No, we'll leave it on mixed. Transition. We should probably choose to regroup and counter, to be honest. Distribute to the fullbacks as well. And then... We're actually on higher. I didn't realise that. Probably should have realised that. And honestly, we might as well get stuck in. So, we'll roll with this. Bird and Zahoot don't like each Mazook, sorry, don't like each other. Burke and Knight don't like each other. This is going great. Yeah, this is going to go fine. This is going to be fine, honest. Honestly, this is going to be totally fine. Nothing is going to go horrendously wrong here. Oh, what is with my nose? Right, let's look at their team. Edison, Militao, Gomez, Laporte, Henderson. And Todibo, just to cap it off. And Todibo. De Bruyne, Foden, Dembele, Sterling, Dybala. Fella Mendy's on the bench. Oh no. Today's the day, it's not the day. How do we see Forest against Bournemouth affecting the relegation battle? I don't know anything to say. Yes, of course we're going to have to stop Kevin De Bruyne. 3 straight losses for us. Down in 19th. Man City have drawn a few. So we have some hope. Todibo is actually playing defensive midfield, which is interesting. As you can see, it's not going well for us. And a Forest win against Bournemouth could see us nearly bottom of the league. And almost instantaneously... Oh, it didn't show it. Oh, thank goodness for that. But then again, 30 seconds later, Man City on the ball. Joe Gomez... Joe Gomez has just finessed one in from 20 yards. I have no... That is within the first minute and a half. And we've just passed the ball to Raheem Sterling, and off goes Foden. To Raheem Sterling. Ooh, Dionku, that was an aggressive challenge. De Bruyne. Foden in space. Oh, goodness. Dembele, Burke away. But not really. Where's Sibley? Where is he? Hernandez is actually the fullback. Finds Sterling. Back to De Bruyne. It's 2 in 3 minutes. This is going to get ugly, isn't it? 2 shots, 2 goals in a minute. Here come Man City again. Sibley clears. He's got Major. Who's got Gonzalez. We've got players forward here. If he can beat his man, he can. And then Todibo just takes it off him casually. Like, it's so casual. Bird hits Sibley. Sibley around the corner. Go on, Vinicius. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, come on. Oh, get out. That was the best chance of the game, apparently. Oh, goodness me. I can't believe Joe Gomez finessed one in from 20 yards in the first 2 minutes of the game. It was a slightly less impressive Vincent Kompany. And by slightly, I mean a lot less. The Kompany goal against Leicester was insane. The Gomez goal against us was just stupid. I can't say I've ever seen Joe Gomez finesse one from 20 yards. I'm pretty sure he said it was his first goal as well. But we've actually, since the first 3 minutes, we've actually played pretty well. And these were slightly unfortunate goals. I mean, De Bruyne was just a really, well, both goals were really nicely placed finishes. I can't say we've been bad, because we haven't. Sterling down the left again, inside to Foden. Fortunately, we kind of just squished the angle on him. Are they still, I've just realised, am I still on wing back? Yeah, that's the problem. I forgot to set them back to fullback. That's my bad. That is probably why we've conceded both goals, to be honest. Because it has just been a lot of Sterling down the left. But we shouldn't be passing it around too much. I've told us to be more direct than we have been previously. But we're still trying to pass it around. Burke needs to do something. He did, but he only found Hernandez. And now we're in trouble again. Dembele. Oh, don't foul him. We didn't foul him, but we've given it straight back to Todibo. Dybala, Sterling, Dybala. The football is insane from Manchester City. It's what you'd expect from them, really. It's just spectacular football. Can we get to half-time at only 2? Maybe not. A late free kick in the half for Paulo Dybala. And that's 3. You can't give him a free kick there. Oh, dear. You can't give him a free kick there. There's no way anyone's stopping that. 2-0, I'd have felt some kind of something, but 3 absolutely finishes it off. They've made 2 changes. They know they've won. They can take off their stars. They've taken off Sterling. They've taken off Dybala. They know they can rest them now. We are going to have to do something very drastic at some point. Yes, this is Manchester City. I understand that. We're never going to compete with Man City. But then again, do those stats really say 3-0? Does that really say 3-0? I don't think it does. It just feels like we're getting unlucky every single match. De Bruyne and Foden. Foden as Mazzala, De Bruyne as advanced playmaker. Rodri's come on. Todibo's gone to centre-back. Here come Man City again. It's a good header from Bird. It just goes back to them every time. There's just nothing we can do. Gomez, well in Vinicius. It's coming straight back again, but at least he put an effort in. Stefanovic, Foden. Foden ran everyone. Back to Rodri. Maxi Gomez over the bar. Can we at least keep them out in this second half? That would be nice if we could just at least keep them out here. Gonzalez's fitness isn't great anyway. Dionku's frustrated. Can't really do anything about that because Bemo is injured, the backup right back. Though Knight can play right back, we've seen that before. De Bruyne looked for Stefanovic, but it's well played by Dionku. I'll try and encourage it again. I don't think it's going to go. Oh, no, it did go down well. Fair enough. Again, like we've even had 9 shots, 5 on target. Like that's not bad. It's just not bad. We just can't score goals at all. 0 conversion rate for us. It's absolutely ridiculous. We haven't played that badly. We just have not played that badly. It's the first 3 minutes. Man City just absolutely amazingly clinical finishing. 20-yard finesse from Joe Gomez. And then an edge of the box bottom corner finish. He started meant to enjoy a stream, man. Hey, thanks for popping in anyway, man. Thanks very much. Yeah, unless you like watching someone suffer a lot, as Stefanovic goes through and it's 4-0 is completely undeserved. It's that I don't know. I just don't know what to do. That is not a 4-0 scoreline. Thanks for popping in anyway, Speedy. I do tend to stream at this time, so it's oh, they're not happy with that. I thought that was a good performance. 4-0 completely flatters Man City. Undeserved entirely. That's not a humiliating defeat. We weren't as bad as the scoreline said. That is not a 4-0. I'm sorry. It just feels like everything is going wrong. Feels like anything we do is just not working. Or it is working, but it's just not happening. It's not looking good. Liverpool's 10-game unbeaten home run. Liverpool just look unbeatable. Man City beat them. Other than that, they've won every single game. I think they've conceded like 5 goals this season or something stupid. Liverpool just look insane this year. I'm sure it will start to go wrong for them. But I would love to know how the hell we've lost that 4-0. We had almost as many chances as Man City had. We've just got absolutely zero confidence right now. So any chance we get, we just can't finish it. Vinicius hit the bar within 6 minutes. It could have been 2-1 inside the first 6 minutes. Vinicius hit the bar. Somehow ends up being our only highlight, and they just convert everything. So I think we are going to need a miracle. And by miracle, I mean we're changing formation. Hugo's still injured right now. And this would mean that we don't really have many strikers other than Connor Salisbury, who I can't say I'm sold on. Vinicius can apparently play left mid. I didn't think he could. Apparently he can. So hopefully he can at least do something. But we've got to change. We can't keep just not scoring. And last season, the 4-4-2 seemed to work a little bit better for us. I think the changes we made in the 4-2-3-1 were good changes. To be more direct, standard tempo, bit of time wasting, be more disciplined. We're not trying to work into the box or anything. Just gets us more shots. Hey Gary, good to see you, man. How's it going? Group counter. Yeah, good to hear, man. Potential picks. And then get stuck in, standard. Okay, the 4-4-2 is actually roughly what I would want to do anyway. Just had to take it a little bit more direct. But yes, that 19th is correct. It can't get worse now, but Forest can get within a point of us. So it could get worse. But it is looking like a hopeless situation. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks. Lurking's just as useful as being active, man. So cheers for that. We have a lot of work to do. 13 games in, only 7 points, and we're not even playing badly is almost the worst thing about it. The Southampton game we should have won last stream. Forest end up losing 2-0, so at least we're not last, I guess, is all we can really say. But we should have won the Southampton game last stream and lost. We should have at least got a point against Watford, lost. That Man City game, okay, yeah, we should have lost, but 4-0 is brutal in a game that was actually pretty even. It's just really horrible at the moment. We're not getting anything in our favour. Everything's just falling to the opposition. But you never know. We've still got time. We're still only 3 points off safety. There's still plenty of time in this season to turn things round. If you can just get a run of like 3 or 4 games in the Premier League, you're probably all right. And we've got plenty of time for it. So we can hope. We can but hope. But when Joe Gomez is curling the ball in from 20 yards out in the first 2 minutes of a match, you just put that one to bed and just go, no, we're not dealing with this. We're not doing that. That's not happening. And then 30 seconds later, De Bruyne is slotting one in from edge of the area as well. I mean, De Bruyne's more realistic at least. And when you're 2-0 down to Man City in the first 3 minutes, yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do about that, really. But hopefully, we're going to go back to the 4-4-2, which we played for a good amount of the Championship season. Sibley, I've had enough of him. He's just absolutely useless. Louis Sibley is completely useless. The guy literally does nothing. So I think we're going to try and sell him in January. I think I sold the wrong one. I sold Jason Knight when I got to Derby instead of Louis Sibley. And I think I might have sold the wrong guy. As Richard Kershaw gets the man of the match. In his loan spell, very nice. It's good to see some of the loan players. I keep forgetting to make Penfold and Juan and Salisbury available for the Forest game. I think it's a bit late now. I think I might have botched that one. I need to make them available for these games. Yeah, I forgot to do it. My bad. They get a draw, though. Draw's not bad against top of the league. Brian Meacham scores, the lad we brought in from Manchester United. It's good to see him getting on the score sheet. But Arsenal away next. Fun times at the Emirates. Emilio Marcondes was playing for the Forest under-23s. What's gone on there? Why is he playing for the under-23s? Bit of a weird move there, but okay. I'm assuming he scored the Forest goal. It's probably why they're top of the league. They're just putting in like championship caliber players into their under-23 side. See, we don't do that. We just loan ours out. We'll try and sell them. Yeah, we might be getting an extra Vinicius into the Premier League. We have our own version. As our under-18s prep for a cup game. The FA Youth Cup third round. Go on, the lads. Go on, the young'uns. Let's have a good one for you. Because I need to remember for that Wigan game to make Penfold, Juan and Salisbury available for that game. Hugo hopefully should be okay to jump in for the Arsenal game. Wait, did Wolves buy Ronaldo Vieira? I looked at him because he was still at the club. Hey, Liberty, how's it going, man? Thanks for popping by. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better than my Derby team is. I just noticed Everton's a midweek game. There always seems to be a midweek game first week of December. Maybe we need that. Cherokee on loan is good. Obviously, we are. I don't know how far into your game or whatever you are. We'll have a look. I don't know how old he'll be in 2024, nearing 2025. So I don't know how old he'll be. I don't know if he'll be a first team player now, but we'll have a look. Yeah, I have something to show. Is it Numbnuts when he comes in? Is it? It's got to be Rayan Cherky, hasn't it? I've heard that name before. He is very expensive and wanted by Arsenal. Only 21 years old. Had a loan spell of Fiorentina at one point. 7-7. He's not scoring a whole lot of goals, but he's getting really good ratings. Look at those stats. Oh, we aspire to these kind of players. We aspire to those kind of boys at some point. Looks like he's in the Lyon first team now, though, unfortunately. So I don't think that move's going to happen. But thanks for the player advice to Liberty. Hopefully we can at least. Well, we have one player coming in January so far, and it's a favourite of someone who has been coming in checking the streams and been giving some advice as well. It's a favourite of his, so hopefully he'll be happy with that. I think we won. I'm pretty sure the under-18s just won. Ong scored and Kamara got 2. I'm still not sure where to train Abu Kamara, whether he's going to be a right mid or a right back. He's been playing more right mid for the under-18s recently, and right wing he's been playing quite a bit as well, because we've got a right back in the intake, I think. So Kamara's ended up being kind of pushed further forward. Eddie and Kataya, a goal every 61.5 minutes. Irving Lozano with a goal every 90 minutes. Goodness me. Yeah, 3-1 win for the under-18s. That's pretty nice for them. So they get the 4th round draw coming up, and we get Arsenal away. Because things get easier. We've lost 4 in a row. 2 of them undeserved. The other 2 being Chelsea and Manchester City. But it's a formation change. We're going more direct like we did against Man City. We created some chances against Man City. I think they had 8 shots on target and scored 4 of them, and we had 6 on target and scored none of them. And we hit the crossbar. So it's not like we completely were not in the game. It's just Man City are ridiculously clinical. The fact that they even took their players, their major players, off at half time. Conan's out. That's awkward for Gonzalez then, who hasn't got the highest amount of fitness right now because he hasn't played a whole lot. He's going to have to get his fitness going. Although Conan should be alright for the Everton game. It's just he'll have to stick out this Arsenal game. He didn't look brilliant against Man City, but it's hard to look good against Man City. Especially when you're against Lucas Hernandez. It's hard to look good against him. If you look good against him, you're probably a world-class player. Can we start to turn this around in December? That's the hope. Let's get spinning this round. Let's maybe forget November. We've lost every single game in November. Let's get to December. Let's get Everton. I think Wolves are in there. Sheffield United are in there. I don't think we've got any of the big clubs. Arsenal are the last one. So we are hoping, really. Because we're away, we'll have the slightly later... Actually, I have noticed that. I didn't realise this was a thing. But if you're the away team, your press conference is actually later. You have a really early one if you're the home team. It's like 8 in the morning. But if you're the away team, it's like 12. Hey Trafford, good to see you, man. Thanks for the follow earlier. How are things going? He wants me to change keeper, but honestly, running has been so bad. He was a very bad loan move. And which goal was it? I think one of the goals Rudd maybe could have done better. I think it was the De Bruyne goal. He could have done better. Good to hear, man. We just got whacked by Manchester City to make things worse. I say whacked. We were barely below them statistically, and they won 4-0 somehow. Out of balance. Ooh, do we get along with Gerardo Martino? He's 62. He's got to be thinking about... He doesn't even recognise me. He's like, who is this kid? Yeah, I'm doing fine, man. Outside of this, doing fine. Inside of this, quite badly. Southampton have been the feel-good story. Not really. I mean, they've done well. Who's going to win the FIFA Pro Player of the Year? I love Bernardo Silva's become a legend. What kind of thing is that? He's become like this ultimate god player, which is wild. But no, I'm doing good, man. We are trying to figure out how to... Why is everyone reacting badly to everything? It's about balance, and they're just like, no. Who's my best player? Your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. We've been pretty bad. So, literally, Declan Rudd has our highest rating. He's not a good keeper. We've just changed formation. We're going to try a 4-4-2 because we suck. Probably Max Bird, to be honest. He's probably been performing the best out of anybody. Though he's now decided he wants to be a deep line playmaker. Oh no, that's on CDM. No, he's decided he wants to be a deep line playmaker. I don't know when he changed his mind, but he did. Actually, I've just noticed he's left-footed. I should probably be putting him on the other side. We have got a loan player from United who should be really good. Zahir Mazouk. He's actually terrible. I say he's terrible. He doesn't do anything. Like, he's literally averaging a 6.7. This guy does nothing. Ricky J. Jones can face a striker who can score. We have a striker on the way in. It's a favourite of one of the other guys that comes by. Giacomo Raspadori for £5 million. So he's coming in January. So we've only got a month to wait for him. Hasn't been particularly productive for Sassuolo. He's been better this year. He's struggled a little bit. But he is starting to turn it round. I think, did somebody else recommend Ricky J. Jones at some point? I feel like somebody else recommended him at one point. Yeah, he's currently on loan at QPR from Brighton. So, I mean, we could get him. Don't love his first touch. His passing's reasonable. He's certainly quick. We are looking to go more direct, so it's certainly not a bad idea. There's Chelsea-Leicester as the early game, and the sun just decides to shine directly at me. Earlier than normal. I find it funny that everyone's still training well. Chelsea 4, Leicester 2, Kingsley Coman hat-trick. Someone just needs to stop Liverpool. By someone, I mean like 3 or 4 teams, because Liverpool are just running away with the Prem right now. They've only conceded 5 goals all season. And one of them, funnily enough, was to us. in a 3-1. We actually somehow scored against Liverpool, despite the fact that we've barely scored a goal this season. I don't know how that one happened. But if it's any of the top 6, or any of the big 6 rather, that we have a chance of beating, I think it's Arsenal. And we have changed things up. We played more direct against Man City. And I think we played reasonably well. So, maybe a change of formation as well will actually help. We are 3 o'clock, Man City Leeds is before us. And the FA Cup draw will be coming up really soon as well, actually. Our team best sport in real life. Leicester City Football Club have done for... When did I start going to games? I've been a Leicester fan since about 2008, I think. I think it was about 2008. I started going to matches. So just when we got... Yeah, it was just when Leicester got promoted back to the Championship from League One that I started going to matches. So I'm awkwardly a Leicester fan managing Derby. So in a way, seeing Derby 19th is quite funny. And Forest 20th is even funnier. So at least that's entertainment. Copenhagen's apparently alright. Although Man City just put 4 past Leeds as well. So at least it's not just us. At least we did more than Leeds did. Like, we had about 10 shots and 6 on target. Man City had about 14 and like 8 on target. At least we tried. There's only 2 3 o'clock kickoffs. Watford West Ham being the other. West Ham came up with us, by the way. So did Southampton. And they're 6th and 9th. They've had unbelievable times. It wants us to go back to the 4-2-3-1. It's just not working. Apparently Burke and Knight are now decent. Despite the last game, they weren't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going through their heads at this point. Yeah, Codeman is carrying a knock. So we'll turn to O'Dowda. Which does mean O'Dowda and Osborne on the bench. But Osborne can play centre mid or left back as well. Can we get anybody else on the bench? Don't think so. Although we don't really need Dylan Tate on the bench. So maybe we can turn to Juan. Although that does mean 3 centre mids. So actually no, we need Hugill. We need Hugill on the bench. Limited to 45 minutes. That's okay. I need Mazouk to start doing something. He has to start doing something. Let's not concede twice in 3 minutes this time, guys. Louis replaces Louis. It's Barry for Sibley, and it's a change of formation. As they've gone 4 up front pretty much. Which is a fun formation. Something we've been trying to fix. Arsenal's run us in 3rd. Great. It's even better. Love that. Right. Hang on. We've got a free kick. Gonzalez ball in. Oh, Macho! We've scored in 2 minutes. I'm not sure if Hatterbohr or Burke headed that. I didn't actually look at the assist bit at the bottom. But somehow we've taken the lead. Josh Major. Although straight away. Kick-off highlight. Well in Vinicius. Doesn't work. Come on. Please don't let them score. Just give us a little bit of hope. I know, Major. The Fulham lad. Oh, no. Dionku's gotten confused. No. Block. Save. Oh, God. If the rest of the game goes like this, it's going to be a very long 90 minutes. Away from Knight. Oh, my word. That was a lot of bodies in the way. Tackle him, or just stand him up. Do something. Vinicius. Whoa, God. Why did he wait? Don't wait until they're in the box. That was a big save from Declan Rudd. Corner, though. Back post. Ooh, Gabriel wide. Or Gabriel, sorry. Wide. Oh. Early goal is huge. Because we are playing in a way where we are just going to try and frustrate Arsenal. I'm not sure whether Knight blocked it or if Rudd saved it. We're going to praise because we're doing well after the first 20 minutes. I think that was Madge's third of the season. And considering he didn't start at striker, it was Louis Barry. Rudd with another save. Straight to the corner, though. And it's Gabriel back post again, over the bar again. So long as he... Oh, goodness me, stop. It can't just, like, nicely sim to the end, can it? Dionku. Oh, he's under pressure early. Oh, direct ball. Go on, Madger. Oh, good block. Saliba throws himself in the way. Or Saliba. Good block that was. Madger's causing problems, though. Good to see Josh Madger really stepping up. He's enjoying this, the two-striker partnership. He's preferring having somebody alongside him, I think. For this, Arsenal have been way more dominant than Man City were against us, and yet Man City were 3-0 up by half-time. Brown throws himself in the way. Well, it's not convincing, but heck, we're in the lead. Yeah, I'll give Saliba credit on that one. It was a good recovery, good tackle. He kind of stayed within reach of him, so I'll give him that one. Get it out, good ball. I just prefer Declan Rudd. Gonzalez has some room here, you know. Go on, Santiago. You got some room there, buddy. Oh, he's had a go. I think it was interesting. I don't know why he had a go with that one. Oh. Reese's touch was not great there. I thought Martinelli was about to be in on goal then. Berg's doing well with the passing. Mazouk should not have passed that back to him. Declan Rudd's passing is actually spectacular. Mazouk, it's the right idea. It's how we're playing, so I can't have a go at him. Jesus has got a lot of room. Oh, Josh Knight's had a nightmare. This is terrifying. Look at the stats. Good Lord. Just kick it, Declan. Good lad. Oh, Gabriel wins it. Jesus. They've got to score at some point. They're turning on the style. Hatterbaugh. Ball in. Jesus makes it 1-1. It was too much pressure. We allowed just way too much pressure onto us. I would still take a point. I would happily accept a point. Jesus, yeah, he's gone deep lying. He's just picking the ball up in the little spaces. Now they get a free kick. At least we've had 3 shots. We had about 10 against Man City. Gabriel, good save, Declan Rudd. Gabriel should have a hat-trick by now. He's the centre-back and he should have a hat-trick. Rudd's looking for Madger. Tierney goes down. I don't know why. Apparently it was a foul, but he's played an advantage. Partey, Mazouk tackled. No. Oh, goodness me. Stress. We should be like closing down and getting stuck in, but we just can't get near them. Look at this one-touch football. It's ridiculous stuff from Arsenal right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. McNeil, Tierney, skips a tackle. McNeil, Svenberg. And, well, we block it and Martinelli puts in the rebound. It's absolutely ridiculous. How are you supposed to get anywhere near that? How on earth are you supposed to even get close when they're playing like that? Mazouk just gives it away. Mazouk's actually awful. The lad is just not there. He's not with it. McNeil, good save by Rudd. Yeah, it's utter domination now. We're just getting completely destroyed. Arsenal are looking like 2003 Arsenal right now. Although we've cleared that. What? He just ran off the pitch. That's not helpful. Don't just run away. Mizzou's coming off. He's actually just terrible. I don't know what is wrong with him. He's so bad. And why is he completely unmarked? Tekatito straight into the box and scores. And by that, I mean Jesus Corona. What the heck was that? Where did our defence just go? Oh dear. Well, at least this was deserved, is all I can say. We've had a bunch of games where we have not deserved the results we've had. But this one is deserved. We have been destroyed. Could be 4 here. Corona back post. Saliba! I think that's almost the worst part about this, is that we can't defend set pieces either. Corona's got a 9. 28 shots and 13. Just play Mazouk as box to box and play Max Bell as deep line player. It's an idea. I was actually previously with the 4-4-2. We were using a box to box and a ball winning. Actually, I think was the other one. That's what we were doing in the championship. And then what were we doing? What did we do after that? We did. I think actually what we're looking at now is ball winning and deep lying. But if Bird really thinks he's now a deep lying playmaker, we may well turn him into that. And then let either Mazouk or Sibley or somebody can do something like that. But that's 5 straight defeats. For under 18s win 4-0, if that's anything. 5 straight defeats. That one was undeserved, that one was undeserved, and the other one's a big 6 clubs. So it looks bad, but yeah, a good amount of that was completely undeserved. But we now come into a December, 5 games, none of the big 6. If it keeps going wrong here, I think we'll be looking for another job. Because whilst Derby just want us to fight relegation, I'm not sticking around with a team that just is this unlucky. Because when it's unlucky, you're not turning it around. When you're just bad, you can turn it around. When it's just sheer bad luck, it's not going to happen. Quick one. There we go. Just get out of that. And now it's actually, I think, the first midweek Premier League game of the season. Hosting Everton. Maybe we just need some games a bit closer together. We just need a bit of a run of games. We've already held 2 team meetings to try and improve morale. They both improved morale. We continue to lose. So Forest just beat Man United. Are you having a laugh? Oh, you're actually having a laugh there. West Brom get a point against Liverpool. Get lost. Do you play a direct counter with Bears defensive mids, then Mazouk and Sibley as box-to-box and maybe Mazzala? We could absolutely try that. Honestly, at this point, I'm completely open to suggestions because we are horrendous. How would... Yeah, Bird as defensive mid. I mean, why not? At this point, it's not working. When we do play someone not in the top 6, we just unlucky anyway. So we might as well try out anything. Can Madrid or Barry play on the wing? I don't know, but honestly, I'd be totally fine dropping Louis Barry anyway. He scored 1 goal this season and done absolutely nothing. So I am completely fine with the idea of dropping him. I could even send him back to Villa, to be honest. I can't believe that result. We're very, very close to the bottom of the league now. At least we're making a load of money. Like, we are making tons of money. Barry can play right wing. If we're looking for wingers, Barry can play right wing, which actually isn't a bad thing, though. We do have Gonzalez and Kobnan to play right wing and right mid. Gonzalez only played that one because Kobnan is injured, or was injured. But we could try it. It's basically kind of like a 4-3-3, but with wide players rather than strikers. I'm totally fine with that approach. We've got to do something. Let's hold another team meeting. Why not? This is the 3rd one. We've had positive reactions every time and then continued to lose. Richie Kershaw gets 3rd in Young Player of the Month for the National League. That's good to see. Tactical. Right. Create new. Direct counter. That one. So then we would look at Vinicius on the wing and maybe Gonzalez. Then, oops. Bird drops in here as defensive midfielder. Then which side would Mazouk rather be? Actually, Mazouk can play that CDM role as well. So if we really wanted to, we could almost do... Oh, come on. Come on. Nope, it will not let me drag. I don't know why I can't select... There we go. We could almost do that. And have, like, deep line playmaker on support, but back here. Actually, probably swap them around because Bird's left-footed. So if you go defensive mid on defend, and then deep line playmaker on support, and do that, then have Sibley in here as either box-to-box or advanced playmaker. We could try something like this. More direct, higher tempo, distribute quick, counter, force them outside. Don't know about lower defensive line. I don't know about that. I feel like teams are just passing around us anyway, so maybe if we just go standard. So if we try something like this. I don't know. Just an idea. It's something else to try. Put one on the wing on as an inverted forward. The problem we have is that I've built the team on that my wingers are the foot of the position they play. So the only player that can really play as an inside forward or an inverted winger is Vinicius. He can play on the right and he's left-footed, so he can play inside. The only problem is then, on the left, you're looking at either O'Dowda or Osborne. As we've... Wait, if they raised it by 18.75 or they've made it 18.75? This announced the board have raised current budget to 18%. I don't think that's been raised. I think that's what it was anyway. BRB, yeah, no problem, man. Hopefully we'll be back for the Everton game. And hopefully we can try and sort something. Because, boy, are we in trouble. Let's see how the Sunday games go in the Premier League, and then we'll also get the FA Cup draw. And it will probably draw us with a Premier League team because when it rains, it pours. But we haven't got anybody massive for a while now. Newcastle beat Spurs. What is happening? Villa win 3-0. We're in trouble. We are in massive trouble now. 6 points adrift. This is big trouble. We might be dead and buried. We have to get winning soon. Everton are in terrible form. They seem to get a lot of red cards. We need something like that to happen. For Villa to go and do that over Wolves, that is so frustrating. I need to make my young players available for this game. I keep forgetting. I need to play the match. As long as it stops in time for me to do it. Yeah, just stop so I can put my players in. There we go. So let's make Juan available. Available next match. No, come on. Available next match, 90 minutes. Penfold. Nope. Under 23 is 90 minutes. And Salisbury. Nope, nearly did it again. Under 23s, 90 minutes. There we go. So they're now available for that. Whether the under 23s manager chooses to use them or not is completely up to him. Because half the time he hasn't used them at all. But boy, do we need some results in December. If we don't get results now, we can tippity-tap goodbye to the Premier League within half a season. We can just say goodbye. We will just leave. Alexandro's at Napoli. That's an interesting one. He's just moved a little bit across Italy. He's moved down? Juventus is Turin, which I know is north. I'm pretty sure Naples is just further down. Yeah, pretty sure Naples is just downwards. It's a bit warmer in Naples, I'd imagine, as well, actually. So he's probably quite happy to be in a warmer climate. Do I reckon I can probably pull the can away now? Yeah, sun's not really shining. There we go. That's not too bad. Try not to run over my headphone wire. As I just run over my headphone wire. Because I'm smart. Right. The struggle continues. The struggle is very, very real. Although I have to say, I don't think any Premier League manager has been sacked yet, and we're in December, which is actually quite impressive. Because normally you'd have expected at least one or two to have gone by now. The fact that no one has been sacked. Carl Neal set up a goal. Nice. That is good to see. But if anyone has any suggestions of teams we should look at, and I mean potentially to manage in the future, we've managed to complete the final badge. So we can pretty much go where we'd like. Go on an FA Cup draw. What are you giving me? Oh, okay. The under-23s win 2-1. Meacham scores both. And they don't use anybody. Scunthorpe United at home. Oh, no. Oh, just oh, no. Oh, good lord. I'm not sure I want to play that. I'm scared to play that game. Like, I'm legitimately scared of that game. We will probably lose to Scunthorpe, and that's just sad. They're mid-table League 2. Ugh. In a weird way, now I think about it, I'd rather it just give me a Premier League team, so at least we just get out. It gives us a game like that, and you're like, oh no, we have to win now. We have to win that game now. There's no losing that game. That is just not allowed. That is highly, highly embarrassing if we lose. We should be in for the early press conference. Oh, it's a recruitment meeting. Can the answer be quite literally everything? We need everything, I'm aware. We need literally every player under the sun, is what we need. I'd just like to draw a game. Like, can we just draw? Did we? Oh, great. I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. Very nice. Oh, Kevin Long's retiring, apparently. Oh, I would love Rico Henry. Let me be honest. I would love Rico Henry, but we ain't affording him. That is not happening. That is too expensive a player right there. Brighton spent like 15 million on him. They're not going to sell him for less. Finally, Reece Burke actually reacted well to something. It's a miracle. Someone reacted well to something I said. Leeds Arsenal, the Tuesday fixture. I don't think that really matters, to be honest. I think Leeds are high enough up to where it doesn't really matter. Leeds actually win. Fair enough. As in, well, we got destroyed by Arsenal. I don't know whether that was the way we were playing, but we got wrecked. I don't know how Man City didn't wreck us, but won 4-0, and then Arsenal wrecked us, and it was only 3-1. I suppose Man City's clinical side came through really there, but bit of a weird one. Bit of a strange one. Anyway, this is a big game. Everton are 6 points ahead of us. We need to close this gap to 3. Because if they make it 9, and if Villa happen to win as well, I think you can write us off. We're done. The fact that Forest are only a point behind us now as well, we could be bottom pretty quickly. Because Forest beat Manchester United. Because of course they did. I don't understand anything. But then again, Man United didn't play that well against us either, so maybe they just don't like the East Midlands. Who knows? The bottom 4 are all Midlands teams. In fact, a quarter of the league is Midlands teams. In fact, more than that, there's Wolves as well. Wow. 3/10. 3/10 of the Premier League is Midlands. Love it. Centre of England's taking over the Premier League. And by that, I mean 3 of us are going down. But whatever. We were here for a year. Still nice. Go on, the Midlands. When he's Birmingham. Just get Birmingham up, and there you go. You're well away. Oof. Come on then, Everton. What do you got? This is one of those games where I feel like we should go for it, but we've just been so bad that it's I don't know. I don't know how I feel about us trying to do anything, to be honest. We've just really been bad. And it's hurt us big time. But here we go. Whole load of 8 o'clock kickoffs. Out of interest, West Brom and Villa actually play each other. Weirdly, we need a West Brom win there. Forest go to Tottenham. And obviously we play Everton. And then Bournemouth host Chelsea. Leicester is still down here technically. Dionku. I'm kind of tempted to drop Dionku, I don't think he's been that good. He's really struggled. You know what? I'm going to do it. This may look stupid. I may be stupid. But you never know. Coden's actually going to start over Gonzalez. Simply in that spot, but kind of tempted to play Sorensen instead of Mazouk and just see how Sorensen gets on. See how they get on like that. And then do we pop Dionku on the bench? Yeah, so you can go on Hugo. And then we'll go like that. We'll try this. This may go horrendously wrong. It's another new formation. It's our third new one of this. Well, it's our third different formation in 3 games. They still have Pickford, they still have Kenny, Mina, Holgate, Januzaj's here, Ben Godfrey's still here, Iwobi, Calvert-Lewin. It's actually a majority same Everton team, which is probably why it's actually struggling a little bit. We're not going to disregard their ability. But boy, do we need to show up in front of our home. Oh, please no. Immediate kickoff highlight. Are you joking? We're not even going to touch the ball, are we? Godfrey. Januzaj. Kenny. Godfrey. We didn't even touch the ball and they nearly scored. Ben Godfrey playing in midfield is interesting. Certainly an interesting move having Godfrey in midfield. Adnan Januzaj, that's a throwback. Alex Iwobi's still on the left. Nkunku playing left back. I thought Nkunku was a centre back. Am I thinking of the wrong? No, I'm thinking of Nkulu, aren't I? I'm thinking of the wrong guy. We have a free kick, and it's in a really good spot. Come on, Max. I didn't know you could take free kicks. That's because you can't. You've hit the post. For goodness sake. Birds at the post. But you know what? It's not a bad first quarter of the game. Forest are losing. Good. Troy Parrott's even jumped in on that one. Vinicius gets a yellow card. I mean, we are on get stuck in, so you would expect some more cards. Now it's an Everton free kick. Januzaj towards Holgate. It's gone straight through everything. Calvert-Lewin puts... Well, I don't know if Calvert-Lewin got a touch on it or not. He was offside anyway. The ref flagged that. We have a throw that we've thrown straight to them. I'm going to get that one. Sorensen. Madger's offside. It's a heck of a save from Pickford. And Madger wasn't offside. What a save from Jordan Pickford. Wow. That is a save and a half. Ball in, headed away. And then Nkunku away. That is a heck of a save from Jordan Pickford. What a stop that is. And for all of Everton's shots, nothing on target so far. But we've always been a better first half team than we are a second half team. So we're going to tell everyone to dig in because we have been really bad in the second half of matches. And of course, Codeman picks up a knock because he gets injured every single game seemingly. Long ball down the line towards Madger. Holgate cuts it out. And now we're under pressure. We've got players back. Everton will still find a way through. Januzaj, yeah, I knew they were going for that overlap. John Joe Kenny pulls it back. Januzaj loads of room. Flick cross and Iwobi puts it in. It's just the second half. If the game's ended at half time, we would actually have so many points. One shot on target, one goal. Happens again. You know what? Barry might as well come on. And we're going to make him an inside forward. I think we're going to make Vinicius an inside forward too. Why not? And then... I don't know how Bejmo feels about being a wing back, but you get to try it out. So I'm going to go a little bit more forward. It really feels like it doesn't matter what we do. Like, everything just goes wrong. I was going to say goal kick, but it wasn't a goal kick, and it was absolutely terrible. It was a free kick. Kenny ball in. Back post Iwobi. 2 shots, 2 goals. It is happening every single time. I think we're going to leave. I think we're going to start looking for another job. This is just not. It's not going to happen. It does not seem to matter what we do. Sibley is genuinely awful. I just don't understand this man. I can't get him to play, no matter where I play him. He just does not have any ability whatsoever. And I think it is time to look for another club. Not too openly yet, but we're going to start looking at what's available because we need to jump. We need to jump before we are pushed, as we are going to very swiftly be pushed. It's 2 shots on target, man. That's better. Just give it away, though. No. This isn't going to happen. Sorry, Derby. We've tried, but it's not going to happen. Gonzalez intercepts the ball, just gives it straight back to Tom Davis. Bowen down the right. To Kenny. Kenny ball in. It's an Iwobi hat-trick. It's 3 shots on target, 3 goals, and an Alex Iwobi hat-trick from left mid. Same goal every single time. No, I don't know. It could be 4. It nearly was. Calvert-Lewin, I think, is at the post there. It's nearly 4, but no. I think we can forget this. I think we just forget Derby. They're done for. I think since the update, I've not won a game. I think I've lost almost every single game since the update. Forest lose as well, thankfully. West Brom and Villa draw. Bournemouth draw. Leicester didn't play yet. Leicester haven't played. Kobnan injured again. Declan Rudd's actually 1 game away from triggering a £500,000 payment. So we might go back to... Oh, Max Birdsall. Forget it. Just forget it. It very sadly doesn't seem to matter what we do. It's just every shot the opposition has goes in. Except Arsenal, apparently. Poor Arsenal. They had about 15 shots and only 3 of them went in. And that's just on target. Felt bad for them. Everton have 3 shots on target and they all go in. I don't care. If there's rumours you're retiring, I really don't care if you're not playing enough for Sunderland. I wanted to sell you, to be honest, not loan you, but I had to get rid of you the only way I could. Ah, dear. Yeah, there is literally no way to save this. I'm sure someone could come in and they could look at this save and go, yeah, I could do this, I'll do this, I'll do that, and they could save it. But no, it is not happening. This, in my eyes, is completely unsavable. Guess we're getting the Zoot back in, I don't know. It does feel pretty pointless at this point, trying to do anything. Barry on the wing, I don't know. Everyone's just playing, so badly. It's not even, I don't know, it's not even that we're playing badly, we're just getting massively unlucky. Okay, maybe Everton should have won that game, but 3-0 on 3 shots on target. Come on. You're having a laugh. And it was the same goal 3 times over. It's just stupid, that was like Groundhog Day. Just watching the same thing happen over and over again. But I did say it at the time. I said when we got to half-time at 0-0, second half, so we just don't play. And I was right. We don't. For some weird reason, we just do not bother in the second half of games. And it's not like we run out of energy, because we don't. Leicester get a big win over Watford 2-0. Good to see that. But let's get in search of a new... I'm open to dropping back to the Championship, to be honest. Because, hey Trafford, good to have you back, man. It's not gotten any better. We just lost 3-0 to Everton, to an Alex Iwobi hat-trick. They had 3 shots on target the whole game. It was the same goal every time. It was a cross from the right side and Iwobi coming in from the left. All in the second half as well. So, I think it's going to be hard for me to get the sack, but I'm getting close to it. We've lost 6 in a row. Wolves haven't won in 6. We've lost 6 in a row. So this could be an utter show of a match. We've picked up all of 1 away point. We're going to use it for the Wolves game. I ended up playing 2 players in sort of the CDM position, but one was a deep lying and one was a defensive mid. It didn't help. Bird's now suspended for this game because of yellow cards. So, we are going to the 4-3-3 this time. And Copenhagen got injured again, so Gonzalez is back. And Barry came on against Everton and did nothing. So, we are going 4-3-3 this time. We are passive wasteful, they are passive clinical. We are, I could just describe it as we are useless. I think we're 7 points adrift from safety now. So the job hunt is on. We are going to start looking for another team because I have no idea what to do with this Derby team. I'd be open with dropping back to the Championship just because I think we got Derby promoted too fast. It's weird to say. We got Derby promoted too fast. It was my first season in the Championship, first season with the club. A team that had been finishing 18th on the regular. And all of a sudden we come second and end up in the Premier League. And it was a team that is just, it was not ready. And we're not even halfway through the season yet, but we just look so lifeless. The team just looks so dead that there is very little, there are very little signs of this team doing anything. Very unfortunately. We have tried and it hasn't worked. Louis Sibley might be one of the worst players I've ever used. He doesn't do anything. It's like he might as well not be on the pitch. I don't quite understand what he's supposed to do. I really don't like him. But my word, do we need just anything. We need any bit of luck we can get. We're under 18s lose, but that was the League Cup group thing, so we're not too fussed about that. They're doing okay in their league. 2 more televised games as we're ready for another match. Did that say Chelsea beat United? They did. Milinkovic-Savic red card. Ouch. Which puts Chelsea a bit closer to Liverpool. We're going to go back to running. Rudd, I don't think Rudd could really have done anything on those goals against Everton, but we just look so lifeless. Maybe we try Mazouk box to box. Let's try Mazouk on box to box. And then Copenan is still injured. So Dowda's back again. Bird is suspended. You know what? He hasn't had a go in this formation. So let's give Louis a go in this formation. But it just... Oh, they've got Nick Pope. Smedo, Hervé Dendoncker, Dallo, Ronaldo Vieira. Don't know who Abu Francis is. Wilpras Neto, Jota. And Jimenez. Pretty similar Wolves team, actually, as well. So the Everton team was pretty similar. We're in our pink kit. I think this is the first time we're wearing the pink kit. So you never know. Maybe this is the lucky kit. They're playing the same formation as we are. There are 6 changes to their starting lineup. I did look at Ronaldo Vieira, but he was too expensive. This is also the problem. Monetarily, we are way behind pretty much every other team. We've got a free kick here. Santiago's taking it. It wasn't a bad effort. Probably would have crossed that, to be honest. West Brom level against Newcastle. At least there's something. Like, at least we've had a shot. And it was actually a highlight. It feels like the shots we're forcing out the other team, a lot more of them are going off target now, which is good. Obviously, teams are getting a lot of chances, but it does feel like a good amount of them aren't on target anymore. You know what? Let's try and go a bit more balanced. Let's just try and push a little bit more. See if we can get anything. It might open us up more at the back. A late bit of encouragement at the end of the half. And once again, half-time, 0-0. The amount of times we go into half-time at 0-0 and then just play absolute garbage in the second half is just completely excessive. Can we actually play better in the second half of the game this time? We've done very little. We've done very, very little. Can we sneak something? They've changed a few things around and we've now got a corner with Ward-Prowse. Then Donker header over the bar. That was a bit close. That was a little bit worrying, and now Wolves might have another chance here. Julian Draxler. Oh, Sibley's won the ball. Oh, go on, Louis. He's got there. Come on, Louis. Confidence. Oh, straight at Nick Pope. Do I regret not starting Madger now? Get there. Foul is fine. Reese, that is perfectly fine by me. Good idea. Oh, that was a chance, man. As the sun just appears right in my eyes again. Sun, go away. Let's bring Madger back on. Let's grab the curtains quickly. Come on. Let's just survive. Can we survive? Ooh, we are tired. Dowda. Imagine if O'Dowda pulls out something. Don't throw it to them. Well done. Come on. One chance. One chance, lads. That's offside. It's a good finish from Maja, but it's offside. Ah, hey Trafford. We nearly nabbed it. We nearly nabbed it. Maja scores, but he's offside. And now Wolves coming forward late on. Burke away. Maja's got it. Come on. Play it. O'Dowda's got some room here. What a ball. Ben Osborne. Ben! Oh, come on! For goodness sake, man. Oh, please. Burke away. If Wolves score now, Jota's got so much space. He's hit the bar. Wow. I mean, at least it's a point. It's something. Oh, that's a red. I mean, it's too late. How is that not a red? Manchester about to try and get to the stream, but later. So, no problem, man. Thanks for popping in. Hope to see you around soon, man. Can we get something late? Gonzalez, ball in. No, so heads away. That's going to do it. It's a point. It's better than nothing. Ah. Sheer frustration right now. It is just sheer frustration. All we can say from that is it's something. At least we got a point. They could have nabbed that really, really late on. We could have nabbed it twice. In fact, we did at one point, and it was offside. But it's that whole situation of if we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all. Maybe this is now the way to go. Maybe this is how we try and play. Mazouk still seemingly did nothing. At least Sibley vaguely did something in that game. He set off Barry for his chance that he hit straight at Nick Pope. And then Magic converted his and he's offside. So, again, if we didn't have bad luck, we would have no luck whatsoever. Arsenal beat West Ham and Forest get a point against Liverpool because, of course, they do. Southampton Spurs 4-all, Newcastle 4, West Brom 3. Some spectacular games in there. Some cracking viewing in the 3 o'clock. Match of the day must be a blinder on that one. Except for us. We were last. That Wolves game was last on Match of the Day, let's be fair. I know Forest Liverpool was 0-0 as well, but it's got Liverpool in it, so that automatically puts it higher. We're not planning to see a lot of Josh Earl. He'll probably play against Scunthorpe in the FA Cup, but we're certainly not planning to see a lot of him. Been quite a quiet stream today. It's kind of a shame. But it's been pretty rough anyway, so it's probably a good job people haven't been in on this one, to be honest. With how frustrated I've been getting, I do apologise. Like, I know it's entertaining for some people, but I know people also don't just want somebody continuously ranting. So I do apologise for that. It's just so frustrating. And see Leicester, Watford, Bournemouth. Villa must be on Monday. Fair enough. Sheffield United next. Please, just something. We just need one bit of luck. We're just getting absolutely no luck whatsoever. It's been a rough season. It's been ridiculously difficult. Man City win, so they're within 2 of Liverpool. Liverpool is starting to get dragged back now. They've still only conceded 6 goals this season in 16 games, which is absolutely insane. We've nearly conceded 6 in 1 game. I mean, come on. That is a joke. Man City are on a run now. They don't seem to be conceding either. Now we have to try and take on Sheffield United, who had one sort of good run early-ish in the season, and they've kind of just been picking up the odd points here and there, so they've been doing well to keep themselves in that position. I'm not sure. I think it's probably another week after the Sheffield United game. So the Sheffield United game might be the last game of the stream. Oh, there's a long time. There's 12 days, and then it's 2 games in 3 days. So yeah, Sheffield United game will definitely be the last game of the stream. Gets us to 17 games into the season, so we're almost halfway. And I think in that 12 days, I'm going to be searching for a new team. So I don't know how much I want to go down with Derby and then rebuild and then go again. Because I know I did say at the start of the season, I wanted to try and build the team to potentially go down this season and then have players in place already that can get us to bounce back pretty quickly. But I'm not sure how much I want to be a part of that process, because it's not something I've done before, and I don't know how good I would be at it. I tend to be quite bad at building teams, so I'm slightly concerned that I would just mostly botch it. But we'll do the Sheffield United game, so we get a nice little 5th game in today. And then tomorrow we'll come back for the Christmas and New Year period matches. Richie Kershaw's picking up lots of Man of the Match awards, which is really good to see. I'm glad he's progressing. There you go. Could go to Palmeiras. I've never managed in Brazil on this game. I've done Argentina, so I've done South America, but I've never been in Brazil. Because we get Villa Sheffield United. It's actually the Monday game, so we get 2 days extra prep over Sheffield United. I don't know whether that will really matter because there's still 5 days before the game. We're dead, aren't we? Villa beat Sheffield United. That gap's just getting bigger and bigger. It's 8 points now. As our under-23s lose. Are you kidding? It's a Coventry. Coventry aren't even in this league. Doesn't make any sense. Did anyone play? Answer, no. Why do I make them available when they're not even playing? Do I need to fully drop them down there for them to be available? I don't know. Maybe I need to fully drop them down there for them to be actually available. Because they're just not playing for them for some reason. Maybe you play teams outside your own league as well. That seems a bit weird, but okay. Or I just didn't see Coventry. No, they're definitely not there. That's a weird one. Yes, we didn't get Luke Matheson, I'm very aware. We tried to loan too many players from the same bit. All eyes on A23 Derby. That's the Brighton Palace game, isn't it? That's such a weird derby. If anyone actually knows why Brighton and Palace are rivals, please let me know, because I don't understand that rivalry in the slightest. Now, I think there are a lot of people that don't understand that rivalry at all. At least we've got a point in today's stream. We have picked up at least a point in every stream. We picked up 3 in the first one, 3 in the second one, 1 in the third one, and we've got 1 in this one. So, at least we haven't had any 0-point streams. That's a bit of a miracle, to be honest, when you've only got 8 points. But at least us and Forest are keeping each other company, and at least we beat Forest. That's all we can say, really. At least we beat Forest. Oh, Leo Connor's playing for Stoke. Good for him. He was on loan out last season from Newcastle. He's now at Stoke. Wolves look to extend Jota's contract. We're not getting a loan manager. There is no point in them. There's Colchester get through. Don't know who they're playing in the third round, but good job, Colchester. As we move to 2 days out from the Sheffield United game. At home. A win is nearly literally required at this point. We're so far adrift now that We have to win. Oh, youth intake. Wide midfielders are plenty. At least one fullback has plenty of promise. One winger's look very handy. A forward. Considered fine prospect. English left winger from Maidenhead. Here we go. Golden generation again. No defensive midfielders. No new wing backs. Centre backs aren't very good. Oh, so whilst there's a load of wide midfielders, they're not good. Attacking midfielders aren't that good. Great. Love that. Come on, lads. One win. Just one. I just want one win. We haven't won in so long. I think our last win came in like September. Maybe it was October. It's been a while. It's been 8 games. Let's put it that way. We just need something. And then we get a nice little 12-day break. Get a nice little Christmas Day. And then it is absolutely packed fixture list for the next 4 games. Where we need to win a good majority of them. I think Villa are in there. So we need to win that one. I think no, we played West Brom, we lost. Who else is in there? I can't remember. I know West Ham are in there because we play them again, and I think Leicester are in there because we play them again. So we're going back round. It's really determined to have Liam Penfold play. He's very technically gifted. He's also been useless. He's also been no good whatsoever, unfortunately. There's Leeds Wolves is the Friday game. I would expect... Actually, I think we've got to play Leeds. I don't remember playing Leeds yet. Is Leeds our other game? Yeah, it is. Villa, Leeds, West Ham, Scunthorpe, Bournemouth. Leicester in midweek. Great. Love that. Leeds and Wolves 1-1. Who is his... He's Brazilian, isn't he, his Peglo? Yeah. He seems to have scored a lot of goals. He's got 7. Well, here we go. Here we go again. Sheffield United at home. Can we just do literally anything, please? I still don't think any Premier League managers have been sacked yet, which is almost unbelievable. Or it's just not come up that they've been sacked. Tottenham Chelsea on the Sunday. I'm glad we haven't been televised very much. There's a good reason we haven't been televised very much. It's because we're not very good. But then a good amount of this as well hasn't necessarily been us being bad. There's been a lot of bad luck as well. Hopefully, just at some point I would love to turn this around. Even if we still go down, just go down fighting. Because at the moment, we're not even getting close. We're already so far behind. We could end up being down with about 7 or 8 games to go by the end of the season. And that just feels pathetic. As Liverpool-Southampton is the early game. Oh, the under-18s weren't playing. Wonder why it stopped at 1, and then nothing came up. The under-18s weren't even playing. Right. Liverpool win 2-0. They're back on track. Only 2 3 o'clock kickoffs. The other being West Brom and Forest. Oh, hello. Right then. Well, that throws the mockers on. Is Conan alive? He is. And then Sorensen. Apparently Tate is wanted. He's wanted on loan by the MLS. Alright then. Magic goes back up because he actually at least converted a chance against Wolves. Well, Sorensen's going to take the Mazouk role actually. He's going to go box to box. I don't know how Sorensen's going to do in that role, but he might as well, to be honest. So, David Ospina in goal. Damari Gray's had a good season. Eden Hazard's not playing. Ryan Brewster's there. Kamal Roof. Sunderberg's still there. Matthew Olatunji. Liberato. There's a man called Liberato. We're the lowest scorers and we've conceded the most. How are we not bottom? Sheffield United in their green kit. We're just going to claim that we couldn't see them. 4-4-2 for them. Please, just something. Anything. Don't like that their first shot was on target. Codeman's off. I don't know. I don't know what to do. He either gets injured or sent off. And we're now bottom. Forest are beating West Brom. Idiot. Absolute idiot. We have to put in a hell of an effort now. This is a winnable game as well, and you go and do something like that. Ooh, Sorensen with a header over the bar. We're defending well. We're giving them a little bit of a scare, but again, it's the first half. And now it's the Sheffield United corner. Back post, half away. It's one of the best we've defended a set piece, to be honest. Damari's in so much space. Sanderberg, 1-0, forget it. We head it, it goes over. They head it, it goes in. Simple as. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do in this situation now. We've been absolutely thrown into it. Codenan's an absolute idiot. West Brom have equalised, which is something, I guess. Which takes us... Oh, West Brom have taken the lead, actually. So we're no longer bottom. Thanks for that, guys. And we've got a throw. Vinicius to Brown. If we can get it in the box. Oh, hello! Life! Sheffield United... Well, Spain had just got caught in no man's land, and Josh Maja... I mean, it's life. Yeah, they're going for it now. They realise they cannot be dropping points here. Oh, what's that? Well done, Josh Knight. What? Oh, we're just a joke. Like, we're actually so bad. Well, this doesn't look good, does it? Bernadeschi into Sam Baldock. Baldock crosses it in because we concede every single cross anyone ever does. Oh, get out. Offside? No. Oh. Oh, hello. What was that? Go on, Josh. Josh has got a bit of pace. He's been held back, but it's not stopped him. Square it. Sorensen. Oliver Sorensen. What a turnaround. Hold the phone. That's his first ever goal for Derby County. And hold the phone. What has happened here? What on earth is going on? We've all of a sudden turned it around and we're 2-1 up with 10 men. Are we better with 10 men? What are we trying to prove here? Ryan Brewster's gone off injured. Sheffield United chance though. Bogle. Ball in. Just about away by Reece Burke. And they've got an overload here. Good tackle doesn't matter. Damari Gray. No, Damari. Ooh, don't do it to me, Damari. Don't do it to me. What is going on here? Ah, Knight foul. Sheffield United free kick. They've already scored one header. I think they're on for a second one. Ooh, good block. Mazuka away. Madge's doing a great job up front right now. Wins a free kick. Bogle gets a yellow card for it. Madge is doing such a good job on his own. Throw in. Gray skips around everyone. Not Sanderberg again. Bernadeschi. Oh, stop. Bogle, so much space. Bernadeschi block. Knight away. Oh my goodness me. It is going to show everything because it wants me to stress. It loves it. It's like, yes, squirm. It's like squirm in your seats. Cry every time there's a highlight. Ben Osborne, just, I don't know, centre mid defend, sure. And... jeez, I don't even know. Magyar, mate, you've done a hell of a job. Your legs must be dead. We're not even going to play a striker. We don't need a striker. This would be absolutely unbelievable. Are you kidding me? What a comeback. That is absolutely unreal. How on earth have we done that? I have no explanation. How on earth have we just done that? Shall we just permanently play with 10 men? West Brom and Forest draw. Everyone else has still got to play, though. Decision was probably justified. How on earth have we just done that? I have absolutely no clue. That's going on my personal CV, that is. How on earth? Maggio was brilliant. The work he put in. I just have zero clue how that's just happened. But flipping heck will take it. Man United 5, Watford 0. Leicester 2, Arsenal 1. Go on, Leicester. Comeback as well. 2 80-plus minute goals. Are we now alive? We'll get through the Sunday games and we'll end the stream there. But are we now alive? Has that just given us life? Is this formation the way forward? Well, the Villa game is huge. In any means, this Villa game is massive. And we've been okay in the bigger games. Bit of a mixed record. An absolutely crazy win over Sheffield United. Down to 10 men within 11 minutes. Went behind. 1-0 down at half-time. And somehow, a team that's been absolutely abysmal in the second half of matches goes and scores twice and wins 2-1 with 10 men. I don't know either. I have no explanation either. Absolutely ridiculous. But weirdly, we seem to end streams pretty well. The rest of the stream were terrible, but like the end bit, we're actually alright. We'll get through the Sunday games and we'll end it there. 17 games in, 11 points. We're still quite a way off safety. But are we 5 points from safety right now? And that's with Bournemouth, Villa and Everton still to play. Bournemouth play Manchester City though. So let's hope Man City do us a favour. We play Bournemouth again in the not too distant future. Just after the FA Cup third round game, we take on Bournemouth. So we need them to go on a bit of a bad run here. And we need to get... This is the run. We need to get results now. We got the win over Bournemouth, and then we didn't kick on. We got the win over Forest. We didn't kick on. We're now 2 unbeaten. 4 points in the last 6 games. We need to kick on. 2 or 3 more results, and all of a sudden things look a lot brighter. So Man City beat Bournemouth 2-1. Newcastle beat Villa 1-0. Very nice. Everton do beat West Ham, which shoots Everton up to 12th. I mean, look at that. If we can get into this little bit, it's all so close. The problem is we need to get there. Chelsea beat Spurs 2-1. Newcastle are 6th. It's all so close this season. The problem is there's 3 of us quite a way down the bottom. And we need that to turn around. But once again, we get to the end of a stream and all of a sudden there is hope. It keeps happening, and most of the time it's been false hope. But that kind of a comeback, who knows? So tomorrow's stream is going to involve Villa, Leeds, West Ham, the cup game against Scunthorpe, Bournemouth, maybe Leicester and Man United, I don't know. We'll see how we get. We'll see how far we get. Man United, Liverpool, Spurs, that's a run. That's a run. But those that have sort of hung around, I know there's been a couple of people just lurking on this stream. Thank you very much for coming by, as always. If you have been jumping in the chat as well, thank you very much. And hopefully we can maybe get a bit of a run going tomorrow.